Fort Narith, the LAF airbase that was supposed to be impenetrable. Yet with the LA practically lurking on their doorstep, it makes you wonder if we'll ever see these two finally duke it out and sell things the old-fashioned way, with a whole lot of missed shots and questionable AI pathfinding. Now, some new players are gonna struggle at first, and that's okay. Fort Narith is supposed to be hard anyway. But once you get the hang of things, this place can go from Fort Nightmare to a straight-up cakewalk. And if you're still getting turned into lunchmeat by Buran's goons, you've come to the right place. In this two-part episode, I'll show you how to get into HQ, where all the good loot rooms are, and how to clear the place without donating your gear to the LAF. Then in part 2, we're taking on the entire damn fort. I'm gonna show you more notable loot spots and where all the gun blueprint magazines are. And we'll be doing all of this with the Laugo Alien pistol, using HP rounds. So grab your questionable loadout, and let's learn how to get good in Fort Narith. The fastest way into FNHQ isn't exactly the easiest, especially if it's your first time and you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. So, what is the easiest way in? Well, there isn't one. Not until you get familiar with the fort, that is. Know where the AI like to hang out, and figure out how many angry dudes are waiting around each corner. Once you get the hang of the place though, honestly, any way into FN becomes easy. I'm not even kidding. But for now, we're taking the fastest route, and that is the hole in the wall. Normally, I land Delta 1 and deal with all the guards at the gate first, but not today. This time, I'm gonna show you how to sneak past all that and make it into the hole without firing a single shot. At least until we get inside HQ. So here we are at Delta 1. We're just gonna move northwest right here. Now in order to avoid these guys in the gate, we wanna head towards this restaurant right here. Then from the restaurant, we can just cut straight across. That way you avoid the LA goons up here. Just checking that we didn't aggro anybody, and it's pretty much a straight shot to the hole in the wall. So here we are. Now, just be aware that there's a patrol that can be right here in this little hangar right here. Looks like they're not here today. That means we can probably move up, but we just want to be double, triple sure. Because we don't have much cover. Looks like the coast is clear. Now, there's usually a sniper up in this hangar up here. On top of that thing right there. The guys in ATC will not bother you at all. So you just need to be aware of this AI that's usually by this door. Wait, hold on. Huh, didn't even hear these guys walk down here. That would have been a very bad time. Probably won't engage them. I probably shouldn't engage them. There's not much cover here. We're just gonna go right past them and up this ramp right here. So during the nighttime, this isn't really a problem. You can really sneak by everything up here. But since it's daytime, they will see you. So we're gonna sneak as much as possible until they spot us, like right now, and we just book it to the door. Make sure that he's not in the hallway, which it isn't. It's good news for us. Whoop, one guy right here. Huh. I think I need to shoot a little bit low. There's the guy I was talking about. Yeah, this thing is shooting a little bit high. Need to adjust. Okay, down this main hallway there will be a bunch of LAF. There's two right now. And this door right here, you just have to kick it open because it's locked. And this is your first loot room with a tier 3 weapon crate. Flashbang these guys out, and I didn't mean to throw it in that door. Second time. There we go. Okay, I shouldn't spam fire. Yep, it's definitely shooting high. Alright, I just need to readjust my aim. Get a long shot on him. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna try and head upstairs. But before that, we need to clear the courtyard here so that, you know, they won't rush, bum rush us through the main entrance. So, courtyard is to the right, that's the main entrance. So we can get a good angle right here. Land some flesh shots. Oh, reload. I need to remember to aim a bit lower. There we go. All right. Just need to remember my hold there. Now, yep, I did here one more. Up, low. Aim lower, there we go. Now there's one on top of this balcony up here. We'll deal with him later. Now we're gonna move upstairs. Now there's a couple more down here, but we'll deal with them later. As long as they don't push us. Now there's usually 3 or 4 on the second floor. I'm gonna pause right here and try to explain some things right here. So ATC has an angle on you from these stairs right here in HQ. So the sniper from ATC has a good view of you on the staircase. Just want to point that out because we get a lot of new players wondering why they got shot from the back moving up the stairs. So now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
So usually around this time they should be pushing me. I don't know why they're not. Oh, here's one. Probably because I'm using a pistol? I don't know, but like the guy in the comms room should be pushing me by now. Even the guy in the balcony should be coming out of that room. Alright, let's change angles right here. No! Why don't you come out? Come down here and fight me. Anyway. You know what? Fine. Fine, we'll push you. Let's see. Get him. I didn't push yet. Alright. Guess it's now or never. Who's gonna move first? You or me? Who's gonna make the first move? Might as well reload since you're taking forever. Of course you open the door when I'm reloading. Come on, please. Please don't. Ah! Reloading? What do you mean reloading? You haven't fired a single shot. What a dum-dum. Alright, no one's pushing me? Cool. Alright, the guy's not coming out of the comms room. Guess you just stay there. And the guy up here is also staying in that room too. This is bizarre. I have never seen the AI just stay in the rooms since 0.3 actually. But yeah, let's make sure that these snipers don't come down. Let's say hi to the guy inside here. Sup, bruh?
What's up?
Make sure you don't have a buddy here. Yep, clear. So right here is the commander's office. There's a safe here. And this guy. There we go. I'm gonna move upstairs and try to clear the snipers. There's a total of 4 snipers and 1 officer. Usually you can nail this guy right here by the window. Of course he moved. So now we have to deal with 2 snipers once we open this door. And okay, this is gonna be a little tricky with a pistol. Fire, because I'm panicking. Keep forgetting to aim lower. Right, so there's two to my right here. There's one and an officer right by the tent, but there's also one guy to my left that might rush me. Okay. Is he dead? Nope, there he is. Oh, okay, I don't know how I survived that shot, but we'll take it. Good thing I was wearing an LVS. That would have been very bad. Alright, let's head downstairs and clear the rest out in the cafeteria. Oh wait, there's still one more guy in the comms room. I forgot about him. Let's see. There he is. Finally came out of his hidey hole. Let's make sure that there isn't another one, just to be really sure. Cool. Second floor is clear. Okay, it's one. This must not be the cafeteria guy, because it's, yeah, he's from this room right here. Making sure. Yep, that was him. So there's two in the cafeteria usually. Sometimes three, depending on the guy. Outside. That's one. And two. Alright, so two. Now there's usually one right here by this door. I do not know where he went. Alright, so let's do the loot rooms. So right here is the FN reception storage room. You need a key card for this one, and it has two T3 military weapon crates. I think this is SVD. Yeah, there we go. You got a kitted out SVD here. And then let's move upstairs. And this is the operations room. Now you can't get in from the second floor. You have to go upstairs and jump down. And I'll show you. So you're gonna break your legs jumping down from this height. And I'll show you a way how to not do that. So let me just make sure it's clear first before you jump down. So if you're over 30, oh that's the patrol earlier. If you're over 30, you will break your legs. But if you're under 30, which I will show just in a minute after I patch up my legs here. If you're under 30, then you'll make the jump just fine. So if you're carrying a backpack, just put everything inside the backpack and just drop it. In this case, I have a very heavy vest. I just dropped my vest and look at that. I'm alright. So right here is the operations room. I'm on my custom server, so I don't have keys. But I have spectator mode. Alright, so let's see what we got here today. Some OTP sheets. A whole lot of nothing. Thank you, RNGesus, for blessing us with nothing. So, usually, all the good stuff, like the laser designators, the barrier tees, would be underneath the desks. So definitely look everywhere when you're in here. And to get out, you just, kick the door open. So also on the second floor is the HQ storage room. Door, and it's this door right here. So this is another loot room, and then you can see there's a barrier tee. Whoops, got too excited there. There's a barrier tee right there. It's a 45k value item. So there's a ton of good loot that can spawn in here. And you got some T3 gear crates along with some PMC crates as well. So there's lots of good loot. Now both the OR and HQ storage room keys can only be found on Buran, the boss. He has a chance to drop either one, but they're pretty rare. So if you kill him and he doesn't drop a key, congratulations, you're just on the budget of disappointment. So that's pretty much it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, where we take on the entire damn fort and show you the loot rooms and hunt out those sweet BP mags. If you found this helpful, please drop a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for watching, and as always, get good, Merc.